Hi guys, welcome back to another video here on my channel. Before we get started, if you drop me a like, comment and a subscribe, that would be fantastic. To all my new subscribers, welcome. Thank you for subscribing. To everyone who shared my page over the last couple of days and helped get my video out, thank you very much. I really appreciate that. I've got a video over 1,000 views now. I've got over 100 subscribers. I've nearly doubled my subscriber count in the last couple of days, and it's unreal. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. Thank you very much. I enjoy making these videos. It's obviously just a bit of a hobby, in a way of, I'm not doing this to be a million subscriber YouTuber. I'm just doing this because I love Leeds and I like putting content out and I like hearing people's feedback on my thoughts. Sometimes I feel like I have some good thoughts. I love the club and it's nice to put my thoughts out there, into the universe. So again, thank you very much for subscribing. Hopefully you stick around and enjoy the content. I try to get videos out every 2 days, so it's a bit difficult for new subscribers. Got a new baby, so it's not always easy to get a video out, but yeah, I'll try my best. So we'll get straight into it. The newest transfer news, there's not heaps going on at the moment, but the newest one is Lewis O'Brien's popped up again. Lewis O'Brien, who I keep calling Aiden O'Brien. I have no idea why. I feel like it must have been a player, Aiden O'Brien, at some point. But Lewis O'Brien, £10 million release clause. He would be a great signing. He's gotten better. Since the last time we spoke about him in January, he's gotten better and better and better. Almost got Huddersfield promoted. Was the main man in that midfield and team. Operating through the middle, very good on the ball, doesn't really lose it a lot, which is what we really need. I don't know if he comes in as a Phillips replacement, but it'd be interesting to see how he play next year in relation to the signings we're making. I do believe that we're 4-2-2-2, who'll slot in next to Phillips. Whether Phillips stays or goes, I have no idea. My heart's sort of saying that he's going to stay, just because he's a Leeds lad. But anyway, Lewis O'Brien will be a great signing. We'll see if it happens. I think it'd be a shame if we miss out on this one. We see it every transfer window. Leeds are in for somebody, could have got him, didn't get him, didn't want to pull the trigger. It would be a shame to not pull the trigger on a midfielder in the Championship for £10 million. It's £10 million. It's not really. It's not. I mean, yeah, it's a lot of money. I'd love £10 million, but for a Premier League team, it's not exactly like a massive statement signing. But he'd be. I feel like he would fit into the squad really well. So I hope we do bring Lewis O'Brien in. He would be. He would fit in. He's got a feel about him. I do feel like we miss those sort of. We seem to be going for these big name signings, and they've not worked out. Firpo, Llorente, although some might argue Llorente's not been too bad. That's up to you. That's your opinion. I feel like he's had stints, but I do think he's not been fantastic of recent times. And the other one being the signing, Rodrigo. I couldn't think of his name. Rodrigo hasn't really worked out. So £10 million for Lewis O'Brien he comes in probably with no expectations, or not as much expectations. I feel like that'd be a great deal. I really would like to see him come in the club. I'm also just itching for another signing because I just got PTSD from Leeds United and signing 1 or 2 players now, and you get into the season going, oh, we're short in every position. We're really short, except for centre back. We always have a million centre backs. So yeah, get Lewis O'Brien in, and I'll be a happy man. The other one that's going on is just a Rafinha deal, and look, everyone's going to be talking about Rafinha. He's our best player, arguably our best player. The price tag being set at €55 million. Someone said £47 million ish. That to me is, hey, we need enough money to recoup what we paid for him, and we need enough money to recoup the Aronson deal, so they're breaking even. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about that. I feel like he's worth more than £47 million. I feel like he should be worth 65 million pound. I don't think I don't want to sell him short. So it looks like Deco, his agent, is starting to offer him out to more clubs. Seeing where the feelers are at, I believe, Barcelona really thought they were going to get him for that 22 to 25 million pound mark, which is just a bit silly. Munich, well, when we saw Bayern Munich apparently had put a 42 million pound bid in for him, or thought they can get him for that. Didn't happen. Looks like they're going to get Sadio Mane, because Mane might be will be leaving Liverpool. So I think we can't sell ourselves short on him. I do think we need to sell him. He doesn't want to be here anymore. Probably not. I think he loves Leeds, and he's shown that he does love the club, and he puts his heart and his sleeve for the club. But it's not his final destination, is it? He's at the age where he's got to go get that big contract at a bigger club than Leeds United, and he probably sees that we're not gonna. It was probably testing the water this year to see if we're gonna make like a Europa League spot or something, but we haven't. So he's probably thinking it's a bigger task for us to push on, and he's a Brazilian, and Barcelona and Real Madrid and all that will come calling you. They will go there. That's the biggest. All their heroes, Ronaldinho and Ronaldo and all that, have played for these sort of clubs. So of course they're going to go to the La Liga and play for these two teams. So I don't blame him for that. He's done his job. He kept us up this year. I reckon he was the sole reason we stayed up, or a very, very big part of it. So, but I just don't think we should sell him for short. 55 million euros, I think he's still a bit low, but that might be like a starting bid. Hey, get you in the door, see who else is interested. They're probably not getting a lot of offers, and I think like 55 million euros is just maybe a bit of bait to say who's interested in this. They make the offer, and then Leeds start negotiating from there, hopefully. Victor Order has said that there'll only be one more signing between now and next 3 weeks. I hope that's not the case. I hope that he brings some more players in, because we need more than just one, like two signings, especially if we lose Rafinha next couple of weeks. And Collins from Burnley is the other one that I've seen. Centre back, I just don't think we need more centre backs unless he's looking to offload a couple. But you got to offload them for more than what you're buying Collins for, and I don't think you do. So that one's a weird one. But hey, I've talked about one before. I won't go on about that one. But centre back's something what we need. Whether they're at the quality we want them to be, I'm not too sure. Cock and Stroik are my two starters next year, with Cooper playing a bit more of a bit part role. He's done his job, but he's getting to the age now where he's starting to he's not going to get any better, and he's probably just teetering, not being Premier League quality. I'm going to put that out there, and don't slay me in the comments if you're a Cooper fan. I love Liam Cooper. He got us promoted, but he's just not. I just don't see him as being the long-term future for the club. I don't want to rely on. I want to stop relying on these players that got us promoted, and we have to roll this team over at some point. Otherwise, we'll be living year to year like Burnley were. So need to look to the future with that one. But yeah, so that's all that's really happened in the last sort of last couple of days. Lewis O'Brien's a big one. Like I said, really want him to come in. I think that's the deal that we need to do. Need to get him in. I'll be so angry if we miss out on Lewis O'Brien. Like I've said earlier. Oh, the other one actually was Adams. We've talked about this before. Adams from Leipzig. His only issue is they've evaluated him, or there's a release clause about £34 million. So Lewis O'Brien, £10 million, played in the Championship. I really think he could do well in the Premier League. Adams, who plays in the Bundesliga, and the Bundesliga is notorious for the players not really translating to the Premier League. There's some arguments of some players like Sane, but you look at Timo Werner, hasn't been great. There's a few other players I can't think of the top of my head, but they don't translate in the first season. And we need players now who are going to do a job now. So yeah, £34 million seems a bit expensive for a player. Like, you can get Lewis O'Brien in, and at worst he'll be a serviceable player that will come off the bench, or he'll fill in. He'll play. Like, £10 million for a player like that in the Premier League is, yeah, it's a no-brainer. It is a no-brainer to me. Look, Adams might be really, really good. He's American. And I might be saying, oh, we missed out on that one. But £34 million is a lot of money to pull the trigger on. When we would, we were all scoffing at £30 million for Dan James. So, yeah, I'm not too sure about that one. I wouldn't go there personally myself. That's a bit expensive. £20 million maybe. I would have thought about it, but I wouldn't myself. But hey, I'm not Victor Orta. I'm not the board. I don't have the money, so they'll be the ones that make the decision in the end, not me. For all those wondering. And but yeah, again, thank you everyone who's new, who's just subscribed. Thank you very much. I hope you enjoy the content. I'm going to do the best I can to entertain you guys and to put my thoughts out there. And I really like hearing the feedback. I love the comments. I will try my best to reply to all the comments. I don't always have time, but I've been doing my best to reply to you guys, and I appreciate all the love and support. So yeah, drop me a like, comment, subscribe. Peace.